OakField Farm. I am Farmer Min. We are going to have a busy day. 8:32 in the morning. Lots on the agenda for today, the second day of summer. Last night I did finish the potato field that I did get sprayed, so I kind of feel a little better. I'm kind of caught up on some spraying. That's a good sign. Let me grab my Mountain Dew cup here. I am ready to rock and roll this morning. First thing on the agenda, I got to fulfill my obligation so I don't get in trouble. We need to, whoa, I'm kind of sticking out there. We need to get up to the enchanted forest and get some trees planted. I have 100 trees to plant, and then that will fulfill my obligation as per my contract. I did call up to the dealership. They have a planter all set aside for me that I rented, along with some sampling pallets that were brought up from the garden center. So they are all there waiting for me this morning. I have never done that. I have never planted tree saplings, so I'm kind of curious to see how this goes. From what I understand, is kind of the same concept as poplars, just to put them in the planter and get going. So here we are. I have the pallet set aside. From what I understand, is there is 20 saplings per pallet. That means I need 5 pallets, which I have that were brought up to me. So yeah, that should work out good. Just put in there. Now, from what I understand, is I can't load it. It's not hooked up to a tractor. I've had problems with that, so we'll just do it that way. Now, I am assuming that you can change the planting space. I'm assuming. The distance between the two trees, I'm assuming you can adjust that, from what I understand. Let me have a look here. Okay, from what I gather, the standard is 10 meters apart. I set it to 5. The other thing I'm not so sure about is, does the allow create fields option have to be on or not? That I'm not so sure about. I think right now I have it on, but I didn't think that I would. Well, maybe you would, because you should be able to just to put this anywhere, but we'll see here. This should work out just fine and dandy. I'm gonna have to run over my grass. I'm thinking maybe what I'll do is I'll mow this and perhaps make silage bales, and maybe sell them and see what I can get just for some added income, being that I own this grass. I will just drive straight across it. It's not going to be the biggest worry in the world. So here we go. Perhaps I'll just start down here and kind of work that way, make a row that way, and then just make some rows here. I think that should work. Turn that on, set it down, and we should get a tree pop out. Ah, look at that. That is absolutely outstanding. I absolutely love that. That is splendid. Absolutely splendid. We are in the lavender. Why did I say enchanted forest? We are in the lavender forest. Yes, we are. Perfect. Let's get on with it. There's one. 99 to go. 99 saplings of trees on the wall. 99 tree saplings on the wall. Yeah. So 5 meters is right there. Is that too close? Or should I spread them out? Ah, that's not bad. That's 5 meters. Whoops, what do we got? Great demand for soybeans. We'll have to look into that later. That's not too bad. I mean, if you look at it, take a look at these two trees. Aren't they kind of 5 meters apart? Yeah. I could go a little bit more, I suppose. Should I go 6? Tell you what, I'll try this. I think it's L1 and X. I think that'd be 6. Not like the Scorpion King where you can look. There it is. Yeah, that's good. There's 3. I suppose technically when I turn it's going to hit the tree, but we'll just have to kind of go with it. Unless I didn't turn until after the tree was planted. That's probably too close to that other tree. I kind of too close. I'm not a very good sapling planter. Nope, I am not. This is horrible. Three more to go. And there's 20. Oh, okay, I'll get out for a second. Look. Jump out of the tractor a lot. Oh, that's a nice looking sapling. That is a nice looking sapling. Yep. Very nice. Okay. So I have 80 more to go. Not a problem. Be a lot of back and forth here just for a little bit. Head back to the store, get another pallet, and then get those planted. So yeah. So we'll see what's playing on the radio here as I drive way too fast across my field. The last 20 trees to be planted. Then I have fulfilled my obligation. Hopefully I don't have anybody mad at me anymore then. It's kind of surprising. If I took out 100 trees and now I planted 100 trees, it doesn't really seem like it. Maybe I'm planting them too close together or something. I don't know. But it just seems like I have a lot more area here than than I do have trees. But it's planted. It'll work. It'll be fun to see these grow. I think it takes a while though, but maybe we'll see some growth in the not too distant future. Kind of a slow process though. That is for sure. But pretty, you know, you think about it though. What was I getting? I can't remember. 20? Did I get like 20,000 for a load of trees? And so that would be about what? 10 trees, 10-ish trees. And here, you're paying $40 for 20 saplings, plus the leasing fee of the planter, which I think is like $2,200. So if you have time and you got nothing better else to do besides wait for trees to grow, you can certainly make some good money on planting saplings, that's for sure. I would have to say so, because let's see, what did I spend? $200 plus $22,200 for the lease. So yeah, you know, $2,500 to plant 100 trees, and if you got, you know, $20,000 per 10 tree, that's a lot of money. So you can make money, but it just takes time, I think. Lots of time to watch them grow. So it'll be interesting to see what happens throughout the summer here and into the autumn with the trees. Okay, that is done. Obligation fulfilled. They should be happy with me. I shouldn't have any mean guys coming to break my leg. I'm going to shut this gate though, because we are done in here. I should have shut it before. They probably would appreciate that. And being that this is my field here, I kind of want it closed. So that's that. Now, on to the next project. What is the next project? That is a good question. What is the next project? I hate to say it, but spraying is kind of on the agenda. I can't think of spraying and mowing. Spraying and mowing would be the two things that would kind of be on the plate, I suppose. I suppose technically I really should go spray the potato fields for OakField Farm. I should do that. I sprayed mine, but I got to spray OakField Farms. Unless I get Brian to do that. I suppose I could get Brian to do that, and I could go mow. Nothing really sounds exciting. No. Mowing and spraying does not seem too exciting to me. But I'm going to drop this off here, tell them that I'm returning it. And then we'll be on to the next thing. It kind of sinks to the ground there. There it pops back up. Okay, I'm going to go tell them I got it back. And then I'll probably see you back at either my farm or Oakfield in this little bit. Hey, good afternoon. Yeah, I've been busy. Brian was up spraying the potato field. 34? 32. Well, I was close. 32. He was up spraying that. I've been in the yard doing some work. I was just double checking to see how much silage we had left in the bunker here. 296,000 liters of silage. And this is what I'm kind of worried about when I get to the back part, is this. So I hope I don't run into problems, but I'm kind of thinking I might. So we do still have silage left. The other thing that I have been doing is doing some bale rearranging. I just kind of got that finished up here, trying to make it easier for me to grab bales in and out. The way it was when I arrived from Ireland, I was not happy with. So I did some rearranging here, got this cleaned up a little bit, got kind of made 2 stalls here for hay and 2 stalls for straw. If I do make silage bales, they can actually stay outside, and actually we have some additional storage too inside that barn down there. Has not been, the shed, whatever you want to call it, is not being used. There's some room over here, so I'm not too worried about that, but this will make it easy for getting bales just going like this. Let's see, how many bales? I was kind of taking an inventory, the little inventory. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20 hay bales left. Well, that's not a lot of hay bales. 20 hay bales. Let's see. 4, 8, 11, 23, 45, 26, 27, 27 straw. Well, we can't worry about straw now, but I'm wondering if I should go make some hay bales. What is the forecast? Oh, yeah, that's right. We got 7 days of no rain. That's a good forecast. Well, not for the crops. They could use a little moisture. But for making hay, that's not too shabby. So I wonder if I should go make some hay bales. Let's see. The trailer takes 16. So I will stack them 4 high, I think. Yeah, we can make some hay. If we look at the animals, they're okay. If we go back and look at fertilization, that has been done. Brian got 32. The potato sprayed. I did my potatoes. So basically all we have really for both Oakland Farm and OakField Farm, we got 34 and 5. Those are both corn, and that has not emerged yet. So we have a ways to go for spraying for those two fields. 35, my wheat field, I need to spray one more time on the next growth stage, is same as my OSR. And 45. So if we look at the growth stages of those, they're still kind of in their, I don't know what you call that, first and second and third. These colors are kind of hard to tell. So we have time to go on that. So spraying is kind of caught up, and I feel much better about it. Still have 1 grass bale left, but perhaps I should go cut some grass. As exciting as that is. Oh, the other thing, I'll hop in the tractor and we'll go back that way. I don't need that on here. The other thing that I was debating, if I should talk to David in probably leasing or renting a loading wagon, and if we should fill this bunker up here with silage. Well, I mean, we have enough grass fields. I don't think I'm worried about the grass fields. Going back to the map for a second, David, Oakfield Farm here, owns 10, 16, 17, 18. I mean, there's 4 grass fields that is accessible, and we're not too bad on grass fields at the moment. Or, I mean, we're not too bad on the amount of bales that we have. So that's a good sign. Get the mowers hooked up here. Whoa, I just dented it. Might as well go down here to 16, which I got with did the grass bales there. Might as well finish that field up. I'll mow this, and then I'll probably tent it and make some hay bales. So let's see, I had 20 hay bales and 26 straw. Well, straw I don't care about. I'm just trying to figure out how many hay bales I should make, because I'm thinking if I keep, I don't want to, that's the problem, 200 bales. I mean, you got to be careful, because if I want to do something for Oakland Farm, I can't exceed that. I think we could probably make, I think we'll mow this. I think I'll mow this and just make hay bales on it and see what I get. If I end up getting quite a bit, then I can just sell some, I suppose. That would be okay too. I wish I knew how many we started the year off with when we start the year back in the winter time. Or just see how many we started with and how many we used up until now. It doesn't seem like we've used a whole lot, but adding animals would certainly increase that quite a bit. but it is what it is. This shouldn't take too long. Just to get some hay bales made. You know, if we cut the grass now, then if we had to, we could probably get a second cut out of it, you know, towards the end of autumn. So that would be beneficial either way. Like I say, I'll probably talk to David about just leasing a loading wagon and maybe taking a couple fields and filling that second bunker. There's nothing wrong with that at all. That would be, you know, it's not like it's going to go bad real quick. So I think we'll probably do that. I think I'll build this up with hay, see what I can get out of it, and then make a game plan for 296,000 liters. So yeah, once again, I wish I knew how much I started with. And then David was telling me today that he's got an architect working on plans down here. So that'd be interesting. He didn't tell me what the plans were, but there is an architect working on the plans for that construction site there. So that'll be interesting to see what happens. But I'll go on here just for a little bit, and I will check back with you when I get a little bit farther ahead. Lovely time cutting grass, tending grass, windrowing grass. Yeah, I'm gonna go out and windrow some gas. Don't mind me. No, grass. Yeah. Just keeping on. I gotta tell you, I'm a little perplexed. I wouldn't say, no, perplexed not the right word. Oops, down. No, down. There we go. You know, I don't know what the best thing to do with hay would be. You know, I would like if the game would, you know, maybe not make it decay so fast, and maybe you have to let it, you know, you cut it, and then you would turn it over, and then maybe let it just sit for a day, have that aspect involved in it. But it just seems a little odd that, but I guess it's, you know, it's okay. Nothing wrong with that at all, I guess, the way it's done. But yeah, no, it's all good. Yeah, this is a fun process here, I tell you. This is a lot of back and forth. You know, I gotta say, when I first started playing this game, when my son, bless him, who was thinking that I should have this game, he bought it for me, and I started playing it. And of course, you know, when you first start out, well, I can tell you, and I'll be honest with you, FS17 was the first time I've ever played this. I bought my son a PlayStation for, would it have been for his birthday? Yeah, his birthday probably. His birthday was last September, so that's how long I've only been playing this game for. Not very long at all. Well, I take that back. I played the Android versions and stuff like that, but not the. Have I ever played FS15? Anything before that? Anyways, long story short. But I remember when I was first playing it, played it a lot. I mean, you know, binge played it. You know, staying up till 5 o'clock in the morning kind of thing. Weekends, yeah, I just kind of sat in front of here and played it. But I was playing Goldcrest Valley. Yeah, because Sonoska is the only map that I have not played. Playing Goldcrest Valley, and I would yell at the TV every now and then, and my son would ask me, "What's going on? What's happened?" No, I'm all right. I'm just getting the hang of it, and I knew nothing about really about the mods yet. I never heard about that. So then I started watching a bunch of YouTube videos and getting the hang of it and learning about it. Yeah, I got distracted there. Anyways, so didn't know anything about Mod Hub. Knew nothing about the money cheat, for example. So I was, So then, anyways, my point is, so you play the game, and you do all these crazy things, and none of it makes sense to first get going, and I gotta tell you, playing Goldcrest Valley for probably the first 200 hours, not one cheat, didn't do narrative, didn't bring in machinery, didn't do anything. Played right from scratch, 200 hours, and then when I learned about the money cheat, I think that kind of ruined it for me in a certain way. Because then it was easy just to put money in instead of working hard to build up the farm. You just say, "Oh man, I need a new tractor." Okay, well I'll just add in a $100 grand and do that. And then that's the last time I'm doing it, though. I swear, never again. Only once, And then next time, well, just one more time. Last time, I'm only gonna do it the last time. So yeah, so it's interesting. And then you kind of learn the tips and the tricks, and so it's a different way of playing, I think, as the hours build up. But I gotta tell you, the most enjoyment that I have ever got out of this game since I played has been doing these videos. I absolutely love it. I think I get the most enjoyment out of it. I play a couple maps when I have a free time here and there. I don't have a lot of free time. Well, the winter time, so I have a lot of free time in the winter time. But I play a few maps on the side, just myself, and right now, let's see, what do I have open? The West Coast, have a farm there. Spectacle Island, have a farm there. Spectacle Island is probably where I put the most time in. Yeah, by far the most time. And then the Valley of the Old Farm is the other one that I have on my saved games. So I'm kind of running out of saved games because, yeah, you get 10 saved games. So I have, let's see, Spectacle Island, the West Coast, that's 2. Woodshire is 3. Ball and Craig is 4. Oakfield is 5. Oregon Springs is 6. Did I say the Valley of the Old Farm? Well, I can't remember. So I think I only have one slot open. I'm trying to think. There must be another one. Anyways, but yeah, like I was saying, it's the most enjoyment that I've had out of this game since I started playing, by far. I think just because there's something to be said about starting from scratch and building it up. There really is. And then when you do these video things and you kind of do the little series thing, like a lot of people do, and some of them are very, very good. I watch a lot of videos and love them all. Then there has to be a little bit of a narrative because, with seasons, if you were doing this and you started from scratch, say for example, I mean, holy buckets, no, don't do that. You'll be here, your whole entire life by the time you get the farm up and running if you play with seasons. So, and I think it's kind of hard not to play with seasons. these days. But that's just my humble opinion. You know, and I think that's the best part about this game, is there's no right way, there's no wrong way. Anybody can come on here, start a farm, and do it any which way they want, and that is absolutely wonderful. That's the best part about it. You know, you play other games. I'm trying to think of games on top of my head. You know, like my son, and I can't stand the game, but him and his friends play Fortnite. You know, that's basically one way to do it. You go on there and you don't die. Kind of the way it goes. So you really don't have, you know, a lot of options on how to play it. Or maybe like Call of Duty, for example. You know, your point is to go there, survive, win the missions, and be on with it. But like Farming Simulator, for example, you can go on. You can do whatever you want to do. So many options, so many different ways of doing it, and like I said, there's no right way, there's no wrong way. And I think that's what's so appealing about it. You know, many other things that are appealing about it, but I think that's kind of the main thing, that you know, to each their own. Just because somebody does something one way doesn't mean that the person has to do that, or it's right or it's wrong. You know, certain ways that I play the game that others probably think is just absolutely crazy. But that's perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with that at all. I am excited about that. So that is the windrowing done. Now I'll probably pinch myself for saying all that and edit it out, but probably not. Anyways, let's see. Now I got to get the baler out and do the baling. So I'll carry on with that, because if you have to sit there and watch me bale all that, then I'll probably get on another tangent. And that's not the whole point, not doing that. But every now and then a little conversation is good. So I'm gonna get on to baling. is all complete. That field has been mowed, tended, windrowed, baled, and picked up. I am just going to go down here and get the last 3 bales that are sitting down here and put them away, and that will be pretty much the end of that field and the end of the work day today. I think perhaps the 7 Springs is calling my name. I haven't been there in a while. Gotta go get the dilly on the gossip. Yeah, gotta go hear the dilly. Get the dilly. Dilly. Yeah, no, that sounds good. 7 Springs. Take a evening off. I think the farm is in good shape. We have a lot more work to do. But you know what? I think we're sitting pretty good. If we look at it, we have a few fields of spray yet. We got to get that done. What is going on here? Let's see. We got harvest to prepare for. David and I need to discuss what we are going to do with potato harvester. We are going to have to get one of those and then get the warehouses set up to receive the potatoes. That's kind of a big key. So that's set up to go. Yeah, so we got just a few things to do. Probably got some more mowing to do. Got some silage bunker to fill. Let's see, what do I need to do at OakField Farm? Probably go check on the chickens. I keep thinking of that guy that I bought the place from, telling me, take these damn chickens. So I haven't been a very good steward of the chickens, and that's going to fall all over, I guarantee, on the way back. Just fall forward on the forks. Will you do that? I should have used the other. There, that'll work. Yeah. So, with that said, I think as I slowly make my way back to the farm and drop these all over the place and pick them up a couple times time I get up there, I will leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it useful. Maybe even a little entertaining, perhaps. If you did, give us a like. We would appreciate that. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, hey, go ahead and do that as well. That would be outstanding. But as the evening approaches on OakField Farm, Farmer Min telling you, have yourself a great day and keep between the ditches. So long.